time. Let me show you what's going on with your forecast here. Covington Sellers camera there in high showing, and I know it's tough because sun's not up yet. We'll get there in an hour, but we do have quite a bit of some of that morning cloud cover, and those clouds are going to stay with us, kind of like what we had yesterday, but maybe not all the way. So here's a Covington Sellers camera there in high. 75 degrees is where we stand now. Winds coming out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Not a heavy wind, but it is certainly something to note because there's some air moving around now. Kind of like yesterday too, when those wind gusts got up to about 20 miles per hour in here in Austin. That's possible again today. Temperatures area-wide in those 70s, so fairly normal start to the day as far as the time of year goes. Those 70s warming to the 90s, forecast high 96, but when you factor in the humidity, it will feel even hotter. Looking at a heat index of 100 plus as you get east of I-35. Hill country looking at heat indices in those mid to upper 90s. So again, I think this is going to be the focus moving forward. Just high heat, high humidity, uncomfortable, and again, could be dangerous if you're not careful. Make sure you've got plenty of water pumping through you here, staying hydrated as those temperatures and those heat indices climb. Brand new pollen count for you. Mold and hickory in the low category, a little higher with the mold count. As far as the clouds and radar goes, there's a little bit of a spin there because of this mid-level low that's drifting towards the west. It's not going to do anything in the way of rain today, but more clouds and sun for the first part of the day, and then we'll go with the mix of sun and clouds for the late afternoon, early evening. Then we do it all over again tomorrow. Clouds build in overnight. Tomorrow morning clouds. Tomorrow afternoon sunshine. As far as the dust goes, that plume of Saharan dust is pretty evident now, but that's going to create the hazy skies and some of that moderate air quality. It's less than perfect. But look at how quickly it dissipates by the time we hit tomorrow. A lot of our computers push this in and out. So I think today will probably be a little worse than what I expect for tomorrow and Wednesday. The pattern looks like this. High pressure in control. By the way, it is going to bake the eastern side of the nation. We've got really hot temperatures there in parts of the Mississippi Valley, Midwest, Ohio Valley too. We're going to get a piece of that. Our temperatures, though, pretty seasonable in the mid to upper 90s. And as long as that high pressure is here, keeps the rain out. The only exception to that this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be looking at a low scraping across the northern Gulf Coast that could potentially get far enough west to give some of our eastern counties a little bit of rain. But as you can tell, a lot of this is not significant. And my confidence in this right now is very low. It almost looks like a repeat of what we had last week with that heavy rain threat and flooding concern in Louisiana, Mississippi, even southern portions of Alabama and the panhandle of Florida. All that to say, we've got plenty of time to watch it. Mix of sun and clouds every single day. Highs in the mid to upper 90s, getting into that broken record kind of forecast pattern here in central Texas. And I'm just going to keep rain chances low at 10% Saturday, Sunday. But of course, as things change, I'll be sure to update you. Erica?
All right, thanks, Kristen.